Welcome back to Postcards Between Pages, where stories steep slowly and travel taste like home. I'm your host, Kristen, and today's episode is a literary postcard from across the pond, an invitation to explore England, not through guidebooks and cues, but through quiet corners, local flavors, and the kind of moments that never make it to Instagram. Inspired by my article exploring England expertly, we're brewing a full-bodied episode that blends literary wanderlust, cozy travel tips, and a few unexpected detours. So grab your favorite mug, settle into your softest chair, and let's begin. Dear listener, I didn't see the crown jewels. I didn't even ride the London Eye. I didn't step inside Westminster Abbey, and yet this was one of the richest trips of my life. Instead, I wandered through secondhand bookshops in York, shared a pot of tea with a stranger in a village cafe, and watched the fog roll over the moors like a Bronte novel come to life. England, it turns out, is best explored sideways, through back alleys, local markets, and the stories people tell when they think no one's listening. Let's start with the philosophy behind this kind of travel. In a world obsessed with bucket lists and Instagrammable moments, there's something radical about not doing the expected. This approach echoes the slow travel movement, an ethos that prioritizes connection over consumption. According to the Center for Responsible Travel, slow travel encourages deeper cultural engagement, environmental mindfulness, and personal reflection. It's about quality over quantity. In England, that might mean skipping Stonehenge and instead spending a rainy afternoon in a pub where the fire's been burning since the 1600s. It's about asking the bartender what they're reading. It's about letting the place change you. Here are 5 ways to explore England expertly and cozily. 1. Pub culture as community. Pubs are more than watering holes. They're living rooms, libraries, and town halls. According to the Campaign for Real Ale, over 1,000 pubs in the UK are listed as assets of community value. Try the Eagle and Child in Oxford, a favorite of Tolkien and Lewis, or the George Inn in Southwark, London's last galleried coaching inn. 2. Bookshops as portals. England is a bibliophile's dream. From Daunt Books to Barter Books, which is housed in an old train station, these shops are destinations in themselves. Don't miss the Bronte Parsonage Museum or the Shakespeare and Company-esque feel of Mr. B's Emporium in Bath. 3. Markets over malls. Borough Market in London is a feast for the senses, but smaller markets like Norwich or Ludlow offer local cheeses, handmade crafts, and conversations with vendors who've been there for decades. 4. Walk with the literary echoes. England is a country of walkers. The National Trust maintains over 780 miles of coastline and countless footpaths. Try the Lake District in Wordsworth, the Yorkshire moors, such as the Brontes, or the Cotswolds with Laurie Lee. And 5. Tea as ritual. Afternoon tea isn't just a treat, it's a pause. Whether it's a cream tea in Devon or a builder's brew in a train station cafe, tea is how England breathes. So let's talk about the joy of missing out. When you skip the Tower of London, you make space for something else. A spontaneous conversation, a hidden garden, a moment of stillness. This is where the magic lives in the world of travelers, writes Pico Iyer. The best trips are like love affairs. They never really end. Bonus tip, keep a travel journal. Not for the big moments, but for the small ones. The smell of rain on the cobblestones, the name of the dog who sat beside you on the train, the poem someone left on a parched bench. So, dear listener, whether you're planning a trip or simply dreaming of one, remember, you don't need a passport to travel well. You just need curiosity, kindness, and a willingness to wander. Until next time, keep your tea warm, your stories close, and your heart open to the unexpected. This has been Postcards Between Pages. I'm Kristen. Thanks for traveling with me.